Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for some more 86, this being episode 17. Previous episode, man, I still stand by this statement saying that the previous episode was one of the best episodes in the whole series. I mean, just from it was hitting on all notes. It wasn't even just like how well they represented the like large scale battle with like the Legion, and then Shin was obviously being Shin, but just the music, everything that they put into the previous episode made it one of my favorite episodes of the series. And then the cliffhanger, the freaking cliffhanger on top of that. So yeah, what are we gonna have coming off of that cliffhanger? What we saw, it was not looking good, and it's not sounding good also for the Republic. So really curious to see what we're gonna have with this episode, everyone. We're gonna hop right into it. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. It's a gunfire. Yeah, they still out here. I mean, they were going to like a bunch of different locations. Oh my god. Okay, so this is in the Republic. Jeez. I mean, it was not sounding good, but now they're actually showing it. And I mean, we see, at least right here, it's not looking good. It's like they're trying to fight them off, fend them off, but there's just too many. I think I'm getting from this, they're overwhelmed for sure. You notice this is playing music over this. There's no voice acting, no sound effects or anything. Yeah, not looking good. If you couldn't tell. Jeez, look at that shot. Especially like a lot of the shots we're so used to seeing with the Republic. It's like bright. It's vibrant. We're not used to seeing it look like this. You know, obviously. So, damn. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're picking up here. Which I figured they're going to be okay, but there was like an explosion coming in. It was not looking good. Said, don't look. Like, it's that bad. I mean, if Shin jumped over Frederica to protect her, I love that at the previous episode. So, yeah, they're okay, but as for everyone else, oh my gosh, was that like an arm or a leg that fell down? Told her not to look, and she's seeing this shit anyway. You're not going to do this too. That's something the previous episode really hit on, like how worried Frederica is and how we're worried about something like this as well. It's like the Republic here. This Legion offensive is no joke. Especially on this scale, like this is definitely the biggest one. 20,000 people. The Morpho. Pretty high accuracy, effective range, velocity too, all that. Like, those are some high percentages I was seeing. The rail gun, a rail gun. So this thing's like beefy. They have some pretty, I guess, good defense. Who's this guy? I guess we'll take any damage, but still, I think it doesn't outweigh the kind of damage this thing's doing, this Morpho or whatever. It's like, yeah, you're doing damage, but at what cost? These are some like big wigs, huh? Are these gonna be like big players probably going forward into the future? Like, even who knows how far into the future, but these may be important characters. May have been an attempt to lure more troops to the farm. they said that in unison. But this is scary because we're seeing them continue to like they have something like this, a freaking railgun, and they just continue to adapt and evolve and just bring out this crazy shit. Like who knows where they're gonna be going into the future? What kind of weaponry or yeah, like just what kind of weaponry are they gonna be using? It's kind of an issue. Who's this guy? I don't think we've heard this guy talk before. Maybe we've saw him. I'm pretty sure we've saw him, but I don't think we've heard him talk. Maybe we have. I don't know. Eliminated using ground troops. You can tell they're like, I'm like, that's like me right now. Like, sounds like they're trying to use a lot, bring a lot together for this. I love this track they're playing here. Are they talking about you like Shin's power? I mean, they showed Shin right there. Are they like now actually using that or applying that? They definitely showed him right there when they were talking about like predicting their movements or how many of them or whatever they were just talking about right there. You're not in the Republic anymore, but there's still some things that are the same as the Republic, especially with how they're treated. That's something that this core has been big on. Like even though they're here in the Federacy, and even though that guy's saying things like that, there's still similarities, and still some things don't change. Man was lost. He was going off to say the least. Don't got time to rest, but that is important. Frederica kind of right here. They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I was just talking about. That yeah, they're here. The Federacy, it's not really different in some ways. Jeez, look at that one part. They wouldn't just show this for no reason, so this definitely symbolizes something. Maybe how they're like grasping at, like there's not a lot left or something. Like they're like grasping at straws essentially. Maybe that's what they don't have a lot of firepower reserves right now or soldiers. I don't know. They're running out. Oh yeah. Why would you bring that up? Come on. Karanatan. Yeah, looking out for Shin, yeah, because I mean we know he's worried about and been thinking about her. Change the subject. Yeah, we but for them to bring that up, it's a valid question. But us, the viewer, we're like, we know she's gonna be all right. I won't forget. What what is this? It's easier to blame it on somebody else. Letter. Oh, is that the same letter? Okay, well, no, this is a different letter. I was like, is that the same? Or maybe it looked the envelope was the same, the one we saw before. What was that? Was that a previous episode or 2 episodes ago? So they're coming from. Oh, it is okay. It was the same. So they're coming from. That was the sister, right? Why did you kill my brother? Give him back. Yeah, Nina was her name. Oh, what? That's why he had that look. It's easier to blame someone else. Yo. Damn. Lena. Lena. Who snapped him out of it right there? Lena. So he's on the verge of losing himself. Reaching this certain point, he remembers that. Okay, so this is what I was thinking that they were doing. They were actually now starting to use this. Like Shin's intel, like Shin's part of his power. That little reaction he had right there about the Republic. Because obviously he has to be thinking about Lena. He's worried about Lena. At least that would be what I would assume. I saw that little reaction he had. Destroy the Morpho. Spearhead? That again? We back to that again? Really? Like we're saying, some things aren't don't change. Some things stay the same, right? Oh, that transition. Or how whatever that was right there. I thought he was gonna say something, and then we heard that voice. Dude, this shot. Damn. Die as scum or die with pride. Ah, man. They would do something like this, bro. Oh, the transition to like the scraps of the juggernauts. Bro. Bro. So he has to be thinking that Lena's leaving behind too, like, oh, she's probably dead. Is that what he's thinking? I think maybe that is what he's thinking. Like, okay, like, no way, everyone leaves me behind, so she has to be dead. So look at the distance here between them. Like they were close at first at the beginning of this shot, and then nah. But it's a valid reasoning, especially what Shin's been through, what they just showed right there. For him to think, or just pretty much he has it in his mind, okay, she's dead. There's no way she's alive. It's like even if they left it alone, it's like it would come back if they don't destroy it. I guess now it's just gonna come back, and then there's probably gonna be more units. It's probably gonna be even tougher to deal with. Yeah, but now they're here, and it's not much different. Exactly. Exactly. Dude, he's pissed. He's kind of snapping here. Damn, okay. Pay attention to the road now. Oh my god. He's right though. That's something I love that this core has been really big on. They've hit on that multiple times, like trying to get that sort of across. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way you can keep quiet any longer. Odds of survival close to 0. It's literally like it feels like we're still a part of it. Still feels like we're in the Republic, but obviously we're not. Oh, that line. It's like it was like an X through the head right there in the drawing, I think. She don't like this. The leader of the group here, she does not like this. Just knowing that, which they've done this before, just knowing they're pretty much going on a mission to their deaths. Like, they not going anywhere. They've been here before. This is all they know. This is what they want too. I feel kind of lonely. If you'd want to call this a calm before the storm, little calm, but I'm not sure what they mean though by that. Why they're feeling lonely. I will say I don't know. I don't really get that part of it. Is it? I don't know. Is it just because? Well, it's been them. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna try and look too much into it. There's always that with this series, man. And some of y'all will probably help me out and clear it up in the comments. As you guys usually do with certain things with 86, maybe that I didn't pick up on or pointed out, but I always do that with the episodes anyway. I like go on Reddit, Twitter, whatever. This episode, I mean, where we're going, it sounds this dealing with the Morpho, this joint operation, and just how they're talking about it, how it's being set up. It seems like it's gonna be pretty wild again. But for me, I would say my favorite part probably of this episode was the scene, or we might have some after the ED. I should actually probably wait. Yeah, okay, say that's why I always this series will do shit like this. Jeez, look at this is the Republic, yeah, bro. Oh my god. And that's Lena's room, isn't it? And look, the box with all the drawings is still there on the like. So it seems like what that symbolizes that everything, okay, destroyed, right? But that thing is still intact. Like they're still together, in a way. So, but yeah, I actually like that visual then for that. But to see this, I mean, this is where we've saw. This is what I think I was saying at the beginning of the episode. We're so used to seeing, especially in the Republic, so many of these certain shots or certain locations, certain landmarks or whatever, just things that they've shown multiple times in the series and how it usually is. And now like this, everything is destroyed. It's like, damn. So yeah, good thing I didn't just stay paused there because I almost forgot like this series will do shit like this. And not granted, it's not anything too crazy that they showed, but I mean, I would have been upset if I missed that. So yeah, this episode, I was gonna say what I was about to say. My favorite scene was probably that scene with Shin and how they kind of like split the screen there, and you saw like the former like 86 there with him, and like the dialogue there really stood out to me. I really liked what we had with that scene, and then also Shin and Lena, like they kind of mixed that in there as well, like how Shin, what he said. I think I'm the one always being left behind. So in his mind, he's thinking that with what has happened to the Republic here, and we saw that little reaction from him as well, like, oh shit, like he had this sudden like realization that okay, she probably didn't make it. There's no way, right? Like this is I'm used to this now. This always happens to me. Maybe that's what they were talking about with the lonely part of it. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it has to do with Lena, with this specific case, with this operation here. Maybe, or maybe it's something else. I don't know, but I love how they did that scene because you see like Shin and Lena, they're like really close together, but then you see them like the distance between them. It's like they're close, but they're so far apart, essentially. Which we know it makes sense from Shin's POV and like the show to make it come across like that. Like, okay, he thinks that she's okay, there's no way, like she's dead. Goodbye. I'm not gonna see her again. And we could tell he's been worried about that. But for us, the viewer, it's like, no way. Like, come on. We know she's alive, she's gonna be fine. And they're gonna meet each other at some point. And whenever that happens, that's gonna be an episode that breaks the freaking internet, or at least for the people I follow, like on Twitter and all that. Like, it probably will break the internet. I feel like, or at least I would hope. I mean, I don't really care if it does or not, because that's gonna be a glorious moment when they do meet. But that's gonna happen at some point. And I just keep thinking about the end of the OP with that shot with Shin and Lena, and that's about to be something. Whenever we do get that. But yeah, this episode, I mean, showcasing the destruction of the Republic, scary stuff going on. But now we're moving forward, this like joint operation, taking down this Morpho and whatever else, right? Still, obviously, Kiri out here and whatnot. So, yeah. It like another thing that this episode really hit on, which they've been doing with this core, is how the Confederacy is not all that different from the Republic in certain ways, especially with how the 86 is treated, right? And just this special treatment that they get, and the way they're looked at by some of the higher ups in the Confederacy is no different than than the Republic. And that was a feeling I had through a lot of this episode, was that, okay, this feels just like the Republic in a way. We're just in a different area, surrounded by different people, So, yeah, I really like that part of it with this episode, and just what this core's been trying to get across as well. So, yeah, let me know what y'all thought of this episode of 86. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.